Today's video is sponsored by Moot.us, the 100% free app on iOS and Android, and also available on your web browser, which is going to make your gaming experience 10 times better. Now let me pitch you this frustrating situation. You're playing Call of Duty Zombies and you want to tackle one of the hard Easter egg quests available, but you don't have a group of friends that are around to join you. That's where Moot saves the day. As you open it up, you go to the Call of Duty Zombies lounge, and there's already people asking for help on an Easter egg. You can simply add them and get going. But there's more. So if you're looking for a group to play with, you simply click the platform you're on, the game mode, your ID, as well as the amount of players you need and what time you want to start. If you want to make sure Squeaky Timmy you're playing with is actually good, you can look at his player stats for multiplayer Blackout and Zombies. You'd also join in on group discussions, and it's not just for Call of Duty. Any game you see in here has a community looking for players to play with. So try out Moot. It's 100% free on iOS, Android, and PC. You can find the links in the description. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can actually begin with today's video, which is all about DLC 2 for Black Ops 4 Zombies. You've read the title and you're probably intrigued, and I am as well. I'm going to be talking about this rumor which has sparked about there being 2 DLC 2 maps releasing instead of the one, and why I somewhat think this could have some weight to it, and why I also feel it's just a little bit unrealistic to expect that. But we're going to be looking at both sides of the coin here and talking about what we have on deck. With yesterday's Zombies update came some exciting information from Treyarch and Jason himself via several different Twitter video clips. One was a response to talking about DLC 2, where he simply said, "It's all Greek to me." It doesn't take a genius to correlate those, meaning that DLC 2 is going to be a map set in Greece, and with that idea in mind, it's likely that that is insinuating another Chaos story map. If it's actually continuing on the Chaos story, then I am all for it, but I do feel we're at a point in the community and the game now where we are just yearning for an Aether story map. We've been left in the dark since launch on what exactly is happening with the cliffhanger of Richtofen being left in Blood of the Dead. There's without question a big majority of zombie players that are more invested in the Aether story than Chaos right now, just because there is so much history with it. So with that being said, if Treyarch were to simply release a Chaos map for DLC 2 and not touch Aether till DLC 3, that is really going to annoy a lot of fans who are just pining for a continuation to the Aether story, which is what we are all so invested in. And Treyarch are definitely not ending the Aether story with Blood and Classified. There's just absolutely no way. They're already setting up stuff, so we're just wanting to see what happens next. If Treyarch were to be smart about it, there is no way that we would get just a Chaos map as the next DLC. We absolutely need an Aether DLC as well. Now, the next point I'm going to make is, in my opinion anyway, the most convincing point to suggest that we might see 2 DLC maps for DLC 2, and this is all due to a motion capture actor called Travis Wong. And over on his Instagram, over the past few months, he's posted many photos relating to his work on motion capture for the game and the various characters that he plays. Now, I'm not the only one that's noticed this Instagram account, as a lot of the community has as well, as I've seen various Reddit posts about this Instagram account over the last few weeks and months. And from searching on his account, you'll learn that he is a motion capture actor who played Recon for the Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. If you also look back to July, he also revealed that he is Takeo Masaki in Black Ops 4 Zombies. So that's pretty cool. And he also revealed in June that he is playing Diego in Zombies as well. So why am I bringing this up now? Well, in mid-November, he posted an Instagram of him back in his suit for Black Ops 4. There's almost a guarantee that he wasn't there to play as Recon, as there would be no need for any CGI cutscenes involving Recon. So it had to involve Takeo or Diego. He doesn't specifically say, so we could just brush it off, but 6 days ago, he posted another Instagram of him in his motion capture suit with the caption, "Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Hola, me llamo Diego," and then in Japanese, "Hello, my name is Takeo." Now, from my understanding of these motion capture sessions, these seem to be the last things that happen before a DLC or product is finalized. He is only in that suit recording things for one reason. He's playing Takeo and Diego in that suit at this current moment. And due to timing and production, I highly doubt that they would need to record so far in advance motion capture for either Takeo or Diego unless they were both going to be featured in content coming to the game soon, which is why they're recording it now. Up until last week, in any of his other posts regarding motion capture, he's not explicitly been at all specific to the characters he is capturing for until now. And why would he be so specific to say that he is playing both of those characters at the same time unless they weren't coming out at the same time? This post right here is the biggest indication to me of any proof of the idea of there being two DLC maps at once, because the Instagram post makes absolutely no sense otherwise. Now, with regards to the rumours and speculation we've heard so far, DLC 2 is supposedly an Ether story map set in Nuketown. That's been a rumour that we've heard for a long time now, and back during the QA tester leaks, even himself said that a Nuketown map is 100% happening, he just didn't know when. Since he was absolutely spot on with everything else he mentioned with a map being a mansion setting, which DLC 1 was, I'm inclined to believe that he is correct in there being a Nuketown map coming. We just don't know exactly when, and recent rumours and leaks suggested that it was going to be DLC 2. But yet Jason's here saying that it's all Greek to him, as if to insinuate that instead of the Ether map rumoured, it is now a Chaos map. Adding both the Ether map rumour with Takeo potentially being on that map, and then now the tease of a Greek map with the Chaos story with Diego being on it. Curveball from Jason doesn't line up unless you look at the Instagram post from the motion capture actor, who's saying that he's playing both, meaning, you know, we might be getting both. I really want to believe that this is happening, and if it is, then I will truly be gobsmacked. But I did say early in the video that I'm a little reluctant to believing this idea, purely because it sounds a little bit nonsensical, and it would sound crazy for Treyarch to release two maps as a DLC 2, when we're only supposed to be getting 5 maps from the Black Ops Pass. We've already gotten 2, so there's 3 left. And that would mean DLC 2, 3, and 4, which doesn't have any space there for there to be a second map lodged into DLC 2's release schedule. But it would be amazing because, like I mentioned earlier, I don't think it would be a good, smart move from Treyarch to defragment the community even more with no Ether DLC maps, because that's what a majority of people have bought Black Ops 4 for. They want to see that story be continued, and it'd be foolish if Treyarch keep putting off explaining it, because we are on a cliffhanger knowing that Ultimus and Primus are working together, and we want to know what happens next, because if the Ether story is going to end in Black Ops 4, then we're going to need some damn maps to play through it, you know? I just don't like the idea of the community expecting 2 DLC maps for DLC 2, and then when it gets revealed that there's only 1, the community revolts in frustration and disappointment. But DLC 2 is definitely going to be a test on Treyarch. With all of the updates they're making and the positivity that is being surrounding the game mode now, they really need to nail DLC 2. As DLC 1 was a great map, it just didn't seem to really hit off like DLC 1 did for Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 1. You know, it sets up the expectation of what you are expecting for the rest of the DLC season. And even though we're just talking about this 2 maps thing as a rumor, if they were to do that, then that would definitely create a lot of excitement in the community, as well as the impression that Treyarch are really cracking on with things. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What would you like to see for DLC 2? Does the idea of a Nuketown zombies disappoint you because it's yet another remake in the Ether story that they're showing inside of Black Ops 4? Or do you think it's only going to be a Chaos map, seeing as we have the concrete acknowledgement from Jason that it is a map set in Greece and that it is going to involve the Chaos crew by the sounds of it? And then you also have the Instagram motion capture actor who's playing both Takeo and Diego at the same time thrown into the mix. It's all a little bit confusing. I also want to make a good point which I made in my video yesterday talking about Jason's DLC 2 teaser, and he did say it's all Greek to me, which instantly sparked in my head the ending of Voyage of Despair, where Shaw sees a vision which when asked later, says he's only seen it in books, but he knows its location being Delphi, Greece, lining up the Greek teaser and then the location being Greece. I'm like, oh, what if the ending of Voyage wasn't a teaser for 9, but it was actually a teaser for the next Chaos map? But YouTube user Austin Buckner left a comment on my video which helped me sort of have clarification on things. And it says that inside of 9, the Chaos crew was searching for the Oracle, and that's what Shaw said that he saw at Delphi. So they went to see the legendary Oracle of Delphi. In Greek mythology, Delphi was an ancient religious sanctuary dedicated to the Greek god Apollo. Developed in the 8th century BC, the sanctuary was home to the Oracle of Delphi and the priestess Pythia, who was famed throughout the ancient world for divining the future and was consulted before all major undertakings. Now, the Delphi Oracle does have some dross correlations to the High Priest in 9, so many of us assumed that to be what the teaser was meaning, but in a press release when the game was revealed, 9's location is not actually in Greece at all, and is actually set in ancient Rome. So I do believe the thing we see at the end of Voyage is directly linked to what the next Chaos DLC map is going to be. So there's some food for thought there. And also with regards to the Chaos story, every single map has had its own Sentinel artifact trial. Odin was Voyage, 9 was Ra, Dead of the Night is Danu, so it's very likely that DLC 2 is going to be Zeus, taking place in Delphi, Greece. But that's going to round up the video. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Do you think 2 DLC maps for DLC 2 are on the horizon, or are the rumors just absolutely ridiculous? Do you think that Travis Wong, the motion capture actor, do you think he's just teasing that he has played as both characters recently and that he's only recording as one or the other? Or is he recording both? And would you want to see a Nuketown remake in Black Ops 4 Zombies as well as the main DLC maps? Or do you think Treyarch's approach here is that people would be angry if it was, and so it's going to be a bonus map alongside with the Chaos DLC 2 map? Let me know your thoughts, and if we learn any more information, I'll be sure to cover it in a future upload, so make sure you have that notification bell ticked so you don't miss out on future videos. But if you enjoyed, a like would be very much appreciated. But thank you for watching. You can catch my last 2 videos on your screen right now, and I'll catch you in the next one.